up, Lee? I'm here today to share with you some very exciting news, and that's that I am starting my very own book review channel. So I'm really excited about this. I really can't wait to share all my exciting book discoveries with you guys, and also I can't wait to hear about where your interests lie and to get recommendations from you as well, because if there's one thing I love, it is finding out about amazing new books and reading them too. So I'll just start a little bit by telling you about 3 reasons why I've decided to start this channel and what is motivating me. So the first one is probably a little bit of an obvious one, but I will cover it anyway, and that is that I adore reading. So for me, reading has been more than a hobby always. It's always just been a perfect escape from the real world and a way to get out of one reality and into another reality. And I love that this is just so liberating and it's so relaxing and it's so calming. And for me, reading has always been very grounding, and I love the stillness that it inspires within me. I love that, you don't have to go anywhere at all. You can just stay on your couch and be in another world. And it can do so in a world that is sometimes quite chaotic. So it's a wonderful way to escape, and it's a healthy and constructive way to escape. And I love that. I guess on that note as well, reading has always helped me get through some really difficult times in my life. Just generally, when I was a kid, I was quite introverted and shy, and I wasn't really able to express myself and connect with other people the way in which I would have liked. So books were really a way for me to connect with others, and I received, constant companionship from characters, just no judgment, and in that way they've always been my best friends, and I really do adore them, and they are in a way my best friends still today, and I love them. Books always make me remember that I have this choice in life. It's so easy when you get stuck to just give up, but when I read great works of fiction, I remember that we always have a choice between hope and fear, and it reminds me again and again that you just need courage to make the choice to live your life how you want to live it. And I love how fiction does that, and it really inspires me to be a better person. Okay, that is the first reason. The second reason is this. I guess I really just want this channel to be a tribute to art. I feel like we live in this world where there's a lot of focus on what's new and what's trending and what's popular and well received by the masses, which is all well and good, and it's only natural to want to know what all the fuss is about when there's a great new book and everyone's reading it and you want to read it too. But I feel like with this kind of system that we have, it's so easy for books that really are amazing and are a bit older perhaps to get buried under the rubble of all this new stuff. And so what I really would love to do is make sure that these books that I love don't get lost and that they don't get forgotten. I think that all of us have our own literary canon, and so the books today could be great, but they might not say something to people in a few years' time, or 10 years' time, or 100 or 200. And I really, love those books that explore the depths of the human condition, and those tend to be the ones that withstand the test of time without trying to sound too much like an English class or a lecture. I really want to help preserve those books that are part of my literary canon. I guess also being a writer myself, I know that books are really an extension of who you are, especially works of fiction. There was this quote that I really love, and it's basically that an artist is anyone who walks through this world and says, "Please don't erase me." And that's how I really feel a work of art and a good book is. It's just someone saying, "Please don't erase me." And it's just the mark on the world that you leave. It is part of your blood. It is part of your heartstrings. And I just want to, have this channel be a tribute to art and make sure that great works of art are not forgotten. And so just do good art justice. The third and last reason is that I feel like reading, honestly, just makes me a better person. And there have been studies that show that people who read fiction frequently are better listeners, they are highly empathic, and they make better romantic partners than their non-fiction reading counterparts, which I have to say I completely agree with. But in all seriousness, I think it's true. I think, where else can you get direct access into the heart and mind of a character and a person that could be completely different from you in real life and whose path you may never cross. But with fiction, you know everything about this person. You get to live inside their skin. And when you do that, it becomes impossible to judge someone almost. And when you feel what they feel as your own feelings, it's like you can't help but be nicer to them and be kind to them. And I honestly think fiction does make us more empathic, and that empathy is a thing that will solve so many problems in the world, because it will make people more kind, and kindness is what makes the world go round. So I honestly believe that fiction makes me a better person than stories do, and so I would love to share that betterment in myself and that love with the rest of the world. So those are the reasons why I'm really excited to start this YouTube channel and share my book discoveries with you guys. I will just touch briefly on the genres that I tend to go for and that attract me. I really love fantasy. I love magic. I think that there's nothing quite better when you want to escape. So, Harry Potter, Chronicles of Narnia, all that kind of thing. The genre that I also really love is magic realism. So if you're not already familiar with what this is, it's kind of like this crossover genre between fantasy and literary fiction. And often you've got more focus on the character development than a traditional fantasy, which is very action-based, would have. So those are the kind of genres I will tend to review. I will also review non-fiction from time to time. I really enjoy the good self-help and spirituality books. Yeah, that is what I will tend to review. I also have, on that note, a sister blog called An Empath's Guide to the Galaxy, which is my blog that is non-fiction and explores the topics of creativity, compassion, healing, spirituality, growth, all those things that will hopefully make your heart feel warm and fuzzy and just make you feel better about life in general. So it's An Empath's Guide to the Galaxy. I will link it under the video below. And so that is all for now. I know I've said it many times, but I'm really excited to start this channel and to talk about books with all my book-loving kindred spirits out there. And I just want to say a huge thank you for watching this. It is my first YouTube video, so I have been a bit nervous, but just knowing that there are beautiful people who will watch this and who will appreciate it has made it a lot easier and made me more confident. So I'm truly very grateful for that. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And until then, take care and lots of love. Bye.